Welcome back to the ETMN tutorials. My name is Victoria Olson, and today we're going to be diving into yet another iPad app for early coding or early computer science. This game that we're going to be exploring today is called CargoBot. CargoBot is a little bit more of a difficult app because it gives you lots of different puzzles and it starts to add different difficulties pretty immediately upon introduction. Let's get started with CargoBot. We're going to start in the tutorial levels today so that we can introduce you to what's going to happen when the app opens for the first time. On the tutorial level, you're going to start with Cargo 101. On this level, it's going to actually give you different callouts showing you how to use the app. At the top, you're going to see a crane and a box. And at the very top, you're going to see Cargo 101 and the goal. The goal is to take the box and move it from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen. Sounds pretty easy. So we can pick up the different arrows, and then we can test them out by pressing play. When our program finishes executing, we press stop, and then we can add the different pieces of code that we need in order to solve the level. The box moves from the left to the right, and we found the shortest solution. The point of CargoBot is to find the shortest solution possible to solve each puzzle. Moving on to the next, you're going to actually try to do this all yourself. If you're ever stuck, you can always use hints at the very top right corner. I'm going to not press those yet, but I'm going to show you two different ways that you can solve this level. So, of course, we want the crane to move down. We want it to move over 1, 2, 3 spaces. And then we want it to go down. So we can do that, and we'll pass the level successfully. But we could replay this level and look at the hint. We've used 5 registers, but it's telling us that the shortest solution uses 4. It says to reuse the solution from level 1 and then loop through it. Well, to do that, this was our solution to level 1. And to use a loop, we're just going to execute the program to re-loop every time. So every time you see program 1, the code is going to repeat. And you will see each of those things move through. Now what's different is that our minds think the fastest way is to go to the right, but the shortest solution actually allows that program to loop and loop and loop. Let's keep going. So in this case, they're asking you to loop, and they teach you how to do these with the little callouts. So you can move these commands around wherever you like. And it just shows you how that loop works. So same thing is going to apply. We're going to go down, over, and down, but this time we need to go back and down as well. The crane has to move back and forth between the left side and the right side in order to pick up all the boxes. Now, what's happening here is that we are trying to use something called progs. Now those are the little red buttons at the bottom corner. Prog 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll call them programs. You can call them whatever you like. So in order to, what we're going to do here is we're going to take the code that they give to us, and we're going to move them around. We're going to follow all of their directions. So like it says, each time program 2 is executed, the entire sequence on the second line is executed. So we're going to press play. And as we can see, it's beginning to invert those boxes. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to have to go through that probably quite a few times. In fact, I think we're going to have to go through it at least 4 times in order to get all of the boxes from one block to the next. Now, this isn't enough, because as we do this, we are going to need to loop that command. If I want to speed up at any point, I can always press these double arrows on the left side of the screen. As you can see, the code that's being executed is the one that's getting larger and being indicated on the bottom. Excellent, we found the shortest solution. I'm actually going to go to the menu at this point, and I'm going to go to the easy levels to introduce you to conditions. We're going to do one called double flip. Now as you can see, there are some different conditions that are already laid out. I'm going to drag them away, And I'm going to show you some little experimental pieces to show you how this works. So when we go down, we really want for the crane to pick up a box. However, we don't want the crane to pick up no box. And sometimes we have different conditions for that. So when it goes down, we only want it to move over if it picks up a colored box. As you can see, we have all 4 colors there, so we only want it to move over if it's got a colored box in it. However, it's really important that the blue box moves over twice, not once. So I want to make sure that if it's a blue box, it's going to move over 2 times. Next, I'm going to press down, and I'm just going to show you this basic beginning of the code to show you how it works. Each colored box is just going to only move over once. Let's get it to go back if it's holding no boxes, and let's get it to repeat that loop. As you can see, this blue box is going to move over 2 times, not just 1, because there was a blue indicator telling it to move over once again. All the other boxes would have skipped that step because they were not blue. Those are called conditional modifiers. So that's just a little sneak peek in how to use CargoBot for a game for early coding skills. As you can see on the menu, there are a lot more challenging levels that I haven't even attempted yet, but they are amazing for early coding, and a lot of my young kids dive right into this and they're playing the crazy and impossible levels and actually passing them. So this has been another tutorial for the ETMN coding applications. We have one more left where we're going to explore code.org/learn, which is an amazing learning resource for early coders and the main resource for Hour of Code that takes place on Computer Science Week in December. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.